Today we're going to be doing a strategy instead of Ashes of the Dam that can be used for XP grinding, augment grinding, literally anything, even possibly gobblegum grinding, of course, if you wanted to sit in game for a while. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. All new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP. Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Alright, today we're going to be doing an XP strategy on Ashes of the Dam. Now this is actually very fun to do, and I don't think many of you guys have actually knew about this, or maybe even acknowledged that it could be possible. So today we're going to have a bit of fun with it, and we're going to go ahead and kill some zombies and grind out some easy XP. Now this strategy isn't really hard to get into. It doesn't really require any sort of vehicle or to do any certain weird thing. All you have to do is jump to a certain location, but that's pretty easy. Before we can do that though, we do need to turn the power on over to Blackwater and then to Ashwood, or you can head to Van Dorn Farm, then go over to Ashwood. Doesn't matter, but we just got to get the power turned on at Ashwood and then we'll be good. We also are using the crossbow today with free fire. Now that will be patched Thursday, I can guarantee it. So use it as much as you can. Use it. Grind out that XP with ease. Do not take advantage of it. You don't want to regret it once it is patched, because trust me, I doubt something's going to come in the game again that's going to make it this easy to do, or this easy to literally grind anything. Okay, so we're heading into Ashwood right now. We do need to turn the power on, of course, but then I do want to get Jug as well as Double Tap before we do end up leaving this POI, because once we do get Pack a Punch on Otesi, we don't need to be here anymore, and I would prefer not to have to come back here, or really not even have to go to the Wonder Fizz, because with this strategy, you don't. Once you get, say PhD, Double Tap, Jug, you're good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, around 55, you might want to go to the Wonder Fizz, right? You might want to get your Perkaholic, but you certainly don't need it, which makes it so much nicer because it just means even quicker to grinding, even quicker to going through these rounds. It really is a nice strategy, but hopefully today we can actually do it and grind out some kills. Let me know in the comment section, holy moly, let me know in the comment section, what mastery camo are you currently grinding instead of zombies? Are you doing Apocalypse? Are you doing Singularity, Infestation, Genesis? Definitely let me know down below. I am currently trying to go through the mental trouble of doing Apocalypse. It is not the easiest thing to do, rather, because it just simply is not fun. In my opinion, I do not have fun playing Warzone, so it definitely is a battle. And then I obviously could go for Singularity, which I already have a few guns, Arclight. Like, I have progress on both sides, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't know, man. I just feel like getting Apocalypse. Like, whenever I hop inside of multiplayer, I'm like, man, I should be grinding Warzone right now, getting that camo done, so I can end Nexus on Singularity. But I don't know. It's pretty hard to do. I guess the nice thing, though, is some games in Warzone, per se, you can earn a lot of XP per match just off of, say, killing a ton of bots in casual, winning the match, doing challenges. You can definitely rank up pretty quick in Warzone, so that is kind of like the one pro to me. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so now we're headed over to the actual Dome POI. This is where this strategy is going to take place. Now, we do need to actually get PhD Flopper before we do anything, because we are using the crossbow, of course. Now, if you're going to use the arrow, same deal, get PhD Flopper. If you're going to use a regular weapon, you don't have to, obviously, but I would just recommend using the crossbow or, say, the launcher with the infinite free fire thing. But again, you don't have to. Now, I do want to mention, I don't know if I already said it, but you do get less XP with the arrow and the crossbow. So please be aware of that, because you don't obviously get medals with these, but you can go to higher rounds. So there's like pros and cons, right? If you use an LMG, cool, right? You get a ton of XP. You can probably get like 50-some thousand very fast inside of your game. But, you might have a little bit of trouble when you hit round 70, right? Whereas if you use the crossbow, you'll never have trouble. But again, it's up to you and how you want to do it. Okay, so for this strategy, what we can do is we can jump up here, and then we can jump over this way, and we can sit back over here. Whereas now that we're sitting back here, we can just shoot our crossbow pretty much right here at this little pad, and we'll kill these zombies as they jump up. This strategy is so easy to do because you have so much time between the zombies actually jumping up here. So you can go through so many rounds just holding down the crossbow. I don't even have this thing Pack-a-Punch yet, but the strategy is very, very, very simple to do inside of the game. You could potentially do it over there as well if you wanted to. Doesn't really matter which side. I think if you want to do it on whatever side would be perfectly fine, but I always just spam on the middle kind of platform just to kind of hit both sides. See, the zombies jump up closer over here than over on that side, it seems like, but it doesn't matter. Your crossbow's still gonna kill them with ease no matter what side you do decide to pick. This strategy is very, very good for co-op. So you and your buddies, you can do it by yourself if you wanted to, but it's gonna thrive if you have another person as well. Because obviously someone can sit over there, spam this side, and you can be sitting over here spamming that side, right? So you both can just be hitting this with crossbows with infinite ammo. It's really, really broken. Actually have a double pack. We just actually have to go back up to Old Tessie, but next round we are gonna have Zersa spawn in as well. So this will definitely be pretty easy to take the bear down. I'll kind of show you guys how that works as well, because sometimes some of these strategies, from the looks of it, it can seem like it would be crazy, but when they actually spawn in, it's rather simple to take them down. So there we go. We can just kill some of these zombies up here since we're already up here. There's no point in going all the way down there, making all the zombies go down there, and then taking forever to kill them. Maybe we might as well just do it up here. Finish this round real quick. It's no big deal. There is a Casimir. I will take that. That is actually a very, very good drop. Okay, so we can just jump up here and then jump over here, right? We're just going to spam over there. No big deal. Zersa's always going to spawn right there, so you don't really have to worry too much, right? You're going to jump right up there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? We're killing him before her even, or before she's even up here. Right? She jumped up here, we hit her with the bullet, she fell all the way down, which is very, very nice, right? Now, she is under us right now, but you can just go ahead and spam her with your thing, right? With your crossbow, and very, very easily kill her. Now, sometimes what I do in this strategy is I will kill her before she does come up here, right? So like you guys just seen, she was spawned in and she was kind of lingering down here stunned for a minute, right? What I'll do is I'll say shoot a few shots and then I'll target her. This is just one of those strategies where if you want to do it, sometimes that's what you got to do, right? So it kind of hurts the whole AFK thing, but in a sense it doesn't, right? If I say had blue rarity, we could have killed her faster, right? We could, you know, be a little bit faster. We could have dealt more damage, right? Things like that do end up actually mattering in terms of actually doing a strategy like this. Like if you're not upgraded to where you need to be, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, right? But we should have another Zersa spawn in soon, I would say. Definitely very, very soon. We'll see. We can just jump back over here. But yeah, a lot of times I'll kill Zersa before she even gets close to me. It just makes it a little bit easier, right? You can say sit here and spam your arrows and just wait for one to actually spawn in and then strike whenever it does. So we have one right here. We can say spam her real quick while we're also spamming up here. We have the bees hitting us. That's kind of why we're taking a ton of damage. We can just spam a little bit. It's very, very simple to do. It's really not that big of a deal because the crossbow is stunning the bear. She's not just going to jump directly up here, right? So as long as you're putting in a shot on her and it's actually exploding, you're just going to keep stunning her over and over again, and you're going to kill her, right? So it is very, very simple to do. It can become fairly easy once you do get the hang of it. No, you can't just sit here and go to round 999 without having to worry about anything. No, of course not, right? But that shouldn't stop a strategy from being great because in my opinion, this strategy is very, very fast. And hey, you're not over in Ashwood, right? We got them stunned right there. If they jump up, you're cool, right? You'll be able to kill them without having to shoot down at the ground. And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, Zersa's dead, right? Now, obviously, our arrows weren't in the right spot. We weren't shooting in the right location. I like to kind of shoot right where it kind of starts. We can spam a little bit right there. But, like, kind of at that corner a little bit where you kind of see the platform go straight across. That's kind of where you want to shoot because it's going to hit the zombies jumping up next to you, and it's going to hit the zombies jumping up in the middle. Now, the zombies jumping up on the third platform over there, it's not going to hit. They're going to have to run over to it. But it's no big deal. We do have enough to triple pack now. We almost have enough for epic rarity. We still aren't close yet, but we are getting there. We got 1725, so we need a little bit more. But having triple pack is going to be super duper clutch for this. We don't really got to worry about too much now. So say if you wanted to jump down, you can just come over to this ladder and just jump down. Really no big deal. We got some salvage right here we might as well pick up. Yeah, we can just sit here and spam real quick. No big deal. There's no Zersa spawning in, so we're kind of just chilling. Now, it would be nice to have a 3-plate vest right now, which we can definitely pick up here soon. But as long as we keep spamming, we shouldn't die. It's pretty hard to die when you have infinite crossbow bolts. It really is. Okay, we can go back over this way and jump back up here. Bada bing, bada boom. And realistically in your game, you should kind of hear when Zersa spawns in, so you can kind of know, you can be on the lookout on the mini-map. It'll be pretty easy. It really isn't hard to take care of Zersa if you've used the crossbow before, you know. But yeah, it's definitely a fairly easy strategy to do inside of zombies. It definitely makes the rounds go by fairly quick, and it's nice, right? Because it takes so long for the zombies to actually jump up here, like they have a massive jump. So it kind of helps a little bit with just holding down the trigger and killing zombies. You don't necessarily got to sit there and spam as fast as you can in order to actually go through some of these rounds. Now, obviously, we're only on round 22, so that does play a role in it, but still. There's insta-kill, and we got enough to get epic rarity. So we can just hit this zip line and go grab it real quick right behind here, and it's a Ravager round as well, so definitely be pretty easy. What gums did we get? Give me something good. A power keg. We don't really need that right this second. I'm hoping for some more perkaholics as we wait for DLC 2. Trying to stack as many of those as we can, but Lord knows I barely ever get ultra rarity gums. Okay, there we go. There's a self-res kit. We don't need that. We got our last Ravager right here. Okay, back to our strategy. But yeah, pretty much like right there, I kind of just shoot a little bit off this way. So we have another Zersa spawned in, which is right there, so we can say spam a little bit. Doesn't really matter. And there we go, Zersa's dead. Okay, nice and easy, right? Didn't even get close to us, didn't even get a chance to give us damage. Just pretty much spammed it real fast and killed it. Now, obviously, on the 50s, it's not going to be that quick, but you're still going to be able to stun him pretty much right down there with ease. But yeah, that's pretty much the strategy. Again, it doesn't really take much to do. You definitely have a pretty good chance at getting to round 100 very, very easily. If you have refire and you have the crossbow, it's going to make it super light work. There's double points. There's an insta. Okay, cool. Nice, dude. Combat Knife 250 camo is probably one of my most favorite prestige camos inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. I mean, it looks truly incredible, especially inside your Ashes of the Damned. It does look pretty nice in the dark. It obviously lights up. It's like a rainbow exclusion zone back from MW4, which was such an awesome camo. Okay, this round's almost over already. But yeah, the next one I'm working on is the Koi Fish camo with the M34 Nova line. I still have to get that to Prestige Master, but I am trying to grind it as much as I can without boring myself to death. But we're getting there. I have a ton of guns Prestige Master already, but problem is their Prestige camos just, they just suck. But yeah, we're getting there with the M34. Another Zersa spawning in. I'm not sure. Sometimes you hear Zersa and it doesn't actually spawn in. So I don't know. But we should be getting one. Yeah, it looks like we got one. Okay, cool. We can just stand over here. Say he spawns right here. We can spam him a little bit. Spam right there. Then we can spam Zersa a little bit. Spam right there. Spam Zersa real quick. Zersa's dead. Easy. Easy peasy. And you always could just like kind of let Zersa hop up here and then just run to the other side and just camp on the other side. You know, remember, you're free to move to this other side if you wanted to. Same rules kind of apply. So you don't really got to worry too much, right? You can even go on the completely other side over there on the other side of the room if you wanted to. You don't have to just sit where I'm sitting, but you can. It's usually where I sit. It just kind of feels the best over here. I don't know why. The zombie spawns are the same. Everything's the same. It just feels a little bit safer on this side. And then always remember, you can always jump on that and hit this, or jump back, save. You're on the other side already, right? Little things like that can definitely save your life in the high rounds, but I definitely recommend using this strategy, and I recommend giving it a shot inside of the game, having a bit of fun inside of the Cosmodome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.